Born to Ride is brought to you in part by 866 Law Friend. Ride safe, ride smart. Offices in Palm Harbor.
If you've been involved in a motorcycle accident, I'm the biker on your side. I'm Fran Hosh, your attorney that rides. Motorcycle accidents get my experience, personal attention. And there are no fees and no costs unless you win. I've dedicated my career to helping accident victims and their loved ones. Your rights are my fight, and I'll never settle for less than you deserve. If you've been injured in a motorcycle accident, please call me at 866-LAW-FRAN or log on to lawfran.com.
Thanks for tuning in to Born to Ride Television. We at Born to Ride hope that you had a happy and glorious Easter celebration. Tonight we're off to Tampa, Florida, where motorcycle and music fans came together for a remembrance ride honoring Daryl Dimebag Abbott, who was tragically taken from family, friends, and fans in 2004. It was the Ride for Dime, Florida, and it all benefited Kids Charity of Tampa Bay. The event started at World Headquarters for Dean Guitars, where Dimebag was described as their quintessential artist. The ride included over 300 participants, and it circled Tampa Bay, crossing the historic Sunshine Skyway Bridge, and ended at Harley-Davidson of Brandon, where the attendees were treated to music from several groups and was headlined by L.A. Guns, featuring Traci Guns. MTV's Headbangers Ball host, Jose Mangin, took the stage to introduce the musical acts and interact with the crowd. So join us tonight as we honor Daryl Dimebag Abbott with the Ride for Dime, Florida, supporting Kids Charity of Tampa Bay. And it's all headed your way right now, right here, only on Born to Ride.
Yeah, getting my pull, getting my wings here in Tampa, Florida, Born to Ride TV. My name's Jose Mangin from the Headbangers Ball on MTV2.com and Sirius XM Octane Aussies Boneyard and Liquid Metal. Born to Ride!
Hey, it's Debbie with Born to Ride, and welcome to the Ride for Dime. This is the first annual event here in Florida. And with us, we have the Ann Hansen, beautiful, racer. And I was born to ride, but I was never born to race, okay? But I do a few whole shots once in a while, but that's about as good as it gets. Wayne Witzak, you're instrumental in bringing Ride for Dime to Florida. You have a passion, Kids Charity at Tampa Bay, abused, abandoned, neglected kids. I hate to even say that word with the word kids, but you brought this ride here today, and you brought Ann, started us off on the ride. It's been fun.
Actually, and thank you, Born to Ride, #1, for being a presenting sponsor here, and Ann, obviously, for, in your busy schedule coming out here to support us. We're trying to, talk to the rain gods to keep the rain away. Traci Guns just arrived, so we're hoping that, people will come out of Harley-Davidson, they'll come out of Uncle Mike's, and they'll enjoy the rest of the show this afternoon. But, what can we do about the weather?
Well, Ann, thanks for joining us here today, and you are a pro racer. That's really exciting because, look, you're petite, you're tiny, and you just get on that bike and go, right?
We go really, really fast. We go about 190 in the quarter and hope to go faster soon.
Well, welcome today to Ride for Dime, our first event here in Florida. And what brought you, when Wayne called you, what made you be a participant in this event?
Well, it's always important to be part of something bigger than yourself, and so that's why I came out here. And kids are important. I love music. Music moves the soul, so I'm so thankful to be part of this.
Well, it's been a great event today, and the first one out, and everyone's having a good time here, and Wayne did a phenomenal job putting together some excitement and entertainment for everybody. And but you did grace us with an interview on Born to Ride. We featured you in Women's World. It was a very interesting story, and congratulations to you.
And thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And Wayne, this event's just getting started here today, and you've done a phenomenal job. Tell us about some of the sponsors that helped you out.
Well, obviously there's too many to list, but with you guys, Born to Ride Multimedia, Brandon Harley-Davidson, obviously Dean Guitars, Monster Energy, Fran Hosh. I mean, there's just so many of them, obviously, to list. But events like this, we couldn't do this without the support of the sponsors. Obviously, the family, friends, and fans that the support Ride for Dime and Dimebag, Daryl Abbott, and we just want to do what's right by the children of our community, the most vulnerable children of our community. You know, it's sad that there's got to be a charity like Kids Charity Tampa Bay, but we're very happy that we're there to support these kids when they need it most.
And we're just getting started here today at the party. There's a lot of things going on, a lot of people to talk to, so stay tuned and you'll have a good time just watching it here on TV. And what do you tell those women out there that don't even ride, but yet let alone race? What do you tell them?
I say go on an adventure and try it out, because I can guarantee you're going to love it.
All right, Ann Hansen led the ride today at Ride for Dime. Stay tuned, we got more coming up. Hey, it's Debbie with Born to Ride TV, and I'd like to take a moment to introduce you to Rob for Ride for Dime. And Rob, you have been very instrumental in keeping this Ride for Dime going year after year, state after state. This thing grew more legs than you'd ever would imagine. Tell us how it got started.
Well, back in 05, a bunch of Dime's friends got together in Dallas and myself and a guy named Dan McNew suggested we have some sort of a ride or a memorial ride like they do for Stevie Ray Vaughan. And it just, we got some friends together, met up at the clubhouse and took a little short ride. I think it was maybe 10, 15 miles. About half of us finished it. But it served its purpose. We took a ride. We remembered Dime for a little while and had a good time. And so many people heard about it the next year that Cowboys Dance Hall donated their venue and said, hey, y'all want to have a concert too? And we said, yeah, man. So we had about 100 backs the next year, and it's grown into 8 states now. We've got interest in the United Kingdom and Australia to have Ride for Dime chapters there, and we have applications for chapters all over the United States, 15, 20, 30 of them a day. So it really has gotten a lot of support, and to be out here with Wayne and Kids Charities of Tampa really means a lot to us, because we help kids in music programs, and Wayne's helping kids that are in real dire need, So, I mean, the Kids Charities of Tampa and Ride for Dime was just a great partnership. A huge part of why Dime has the influence on people, even like myself, that he does is the stories. You'll never hear a bad story about Dimebag. Every story that you ever hear from anybody, it's always a good, uplifting story, and that's why we do Ride for Dime. His music is going to live on its own. We're keeping his legacy alive. We want to keep the man he was alive, the way he took care of people. He wanted to take care of kids, So that's what we're doing. We're carrying on it. We carried on what he wanted to do.
Well, this is our first event in Florida, Ride for Dime Florida, and it is benefiting Kids Charity Tampa Bay. And what do you think about the Florida response so far and the Florida riders?
Oh man, it's outstanding. Just look around. I mean, for a first event, for any new event that's just coming out, I mean, for a first time, this is great, man. It's just, I mean, everybody's got I can't even really put it into words. I'm just amazed. He's got this much support in an area where, we've never done anything like this, and obviously getting Dean Guitars involved and being right here in Tampa. We had to have them here. You guys coming out, Born to Ride, and I mean, I just can't believe the response that we've gotten here. It's great.
And we're looking forward to year number 2. This is the first time getting off the ground, but we've got things mastered. We're going to do it again next year. And the kids of Tampa Bay, the abused, neglected, and abandoned children. Can you believe we have to say that word, abandoned and neglected children? It happens, but the Ride for Dime event here today is raising money to take care of that.
That's right. Thank you guys, man. We really appreciate everything you're doing. Welcome to Tampa, Ride for Dime.
All right. Thanks, Rob. Stay tuned. We got more coming up.
Thank you. We will be back in the future. Thank you very much for having us.
Okay, here's your master of ceremonies today, Jose Mangin, all the way from New York. And Jose, welcome today to our Ride for Dime, our inaugural one here in Florida.
This is really cool. I'm honored to be here, far beyond honored to be here, representing Dime and Sirius XM and the Headbangers Ball. And I always love to be a part of all these events that pay tribute to the Pink Beard in the Sky, my favorite musician, my favorite band. So I love coming out here. There's kids that were rocking on stage. Now we have Rose Angelica playing some pretty cool acoustic jams. LA Guns is about to perform, so it's a good time out here.
Can you believe that Daryl had this much impact and influence on people, riders, bikers, and the kids?
Yes, yes, and yes. I always live by the credo, what would Dime do? And Dime would make everybody feel part of the family, welcoming, inviting everybody. It's a beautiful thing. No, there's no more of a requested band on Sirius XM than Pantera on Liquid Metal. They're the most loved band. The most loved musician is Dimebag. It's one of our biggest programming specials of the year. That's because of Dime's mega impact on all of our lives.
Give us your plug.
At Jose Mangin, that's my digital weapon of choice on Twitter, and I got Facebook stuff and out there at SiriusXM.com and MTV2.com.
All right,
yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for joining our first event, Ride for Dime in Florida.
Cool.
All right. Brian Bone, he stepped out of the box today and really made this show #1. You did a fantastic job on that guitar, a fantastic job on the first place bike show trophy, one of a kind. Thanks for joining the event.
I appreciate it. Glad to be a part of the event. I'm a huge Dimebag fan, so anything I can do to be a part of this charity is definitely, I'll be there for it.
You're one very artistic man.
Artistic, autistic, something.
All right. Well, tell us about that bike. Oh my gosh, it's an alien coming out of the ground here.
Yeah, it's took me and my guys about 3,000 hours. It's all hand sculpted steel. I do all the metal work, the airbrush, the paint work, the assembly. I got 2 guys that help me. Everything's in-house except for the chrome.
Beautiful work.
Thank you.
You made a phenomenal contribution today with that guitar and also the gas tank. Your artistic abilities are phenomenal.
Thank you. I just was talking to him. I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do another guitar for Texas, and then I was talking to him about they do the scholarship. They're gonna do the Dime Scholarship for the music. I'm gonna start donating guitars to the scholarship fund. For whoever excels the most, we'll get a hand-painted, custom, one-off guitar from me.
Fantastic. Where do we find you?
Brian Bowen's Devil's Candy, Facebook, Brian Bowen. Just put it in, Google it. I'm there. Devil's Candy Customs.
3 grand? All right, we got 3. You got 3. Anybody want to top that? Going once, going twice. So. Gotta go check out this wicked bike he is, and we're definitely gonna have you do another guitar for us.
What do you think, man? I think it's great.
Thank you so much.
Where else would we get something like this for the kids?
For making this one of a kind guitar.
Only $3,333 for a gift of a lifetime.
Come on, guys, let's get him up here.
What do you think of that? Come on, Dimebag. 333. Woo!
What do you think of that, Wayne?
It's all for the kids, brother. That's all I gotta say.
Awesome.
For all those people that are all smartened up talking Kiz, Arnie, and K-Fizz, they know what's going on. What you gonna do when Born to Ride runs wild on you, brother?
Traci Guns, man, what a show today. All for the kids.
Good time, man. All for the kids, man. Loud and proud.
I hear you came a long way just for the show.
Yeah, from Barcelona, that's long enough. That's a long way. That's like 25 hours in the air, 9 hours in airports, but I slept the whole time, even in the airports. So
How'd you feel today on stage? You're really giving it your all, man.
I always do. It was a little bit humid up there. We're in Florida, I thought it was nice and cool out today, but boy, the humidity here, wow. It'll get you, but maybe it makes you play harder, it makes you try harder, so I like it.
Cool, what's coming up for you guys next, man? What are you guys up to?
Going to finish up a record this month, the April Fool's record, and then back on tour in the United States in May, and then hopefully I'm going to be able to take the summer off and play with my son.
That's cool, man. Well, you seem like a real down-to-earth person. Give everybody their time.
Yep.
Pictures, autographs, man. How have you learned to be so real with people and the fans?
They say, yeah, I mean, they say, when you become famous, people around you change. It's not the person that changes. I'm just the same guy I was in high school, junior high school. I love what I do. I love people. Positive energy is everything.
Playing for Dime Ride today and the kids' charities, how important is that to keep Dime's name alive?
Well, I mean, it doesn't need a lot of help. He was so great, and so many people love him. And people that didn't even know him personally felt like they knew him through his music. One of the greatest people I've ever known, for sure. And I mean, then you talk about his guitar playing and what he did for the electric guitar is immense. So, to be part of anything that has anything to do with Dime is, high up there on the agenda, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, Dean Guitar did a lot to get you here, and they're great guys. Headquarters right here in Tampa Bay.
Yep, my second home. Armadillo.
Cool. Who are your influences?
Jimmy Page, Jimi Hendrix, Randy Rhoads. Those are the 3 top ones. Those are some good players.
Yeah, man, we appreciate your time today. Any last words?
Rock and roll. It ain't going nowhere.